Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with K-On! Season 2 episode number 17 reaction. So the previous episode it was an Azusa centric episode and we get to see her trying to convince herself that she's not turning into just like her club mates are, and she's like out of their influence, tries to convince herself throughout the whole episode, but always, by the end of it kind of getting dragged in their pace and going along with it. And in the end she kind of individually spent time with all of her club mates, all of her friends, and every single time by the end she gets almost swept up by their on their pace, and in the end she realizes, like, yeah, I'm becoming like them, just like them. So that was kind of funny to see, and it was a nice episode seeing Azusa, individually talk to all the characters, all the main characters here. So let's see what happens in this episode. This is episode 17. Let us begin. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it whichever is your preference, and let's get started. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, let's see. Wait, what's happening over there? Okay. Oh no. Wow. Okay. Wait, is it? Yeah, those people we saw, they were. It's like going through renovation or something? I think so. Because I saw like those people over there in the class. Well, not to worry, we have Yui's room. Everyone can just go and hang out over there. That's what they do. Oh boy. Mm. Yep, there you go. Renovation. Renovation. Wait, what? Ah, Mio's freaked out. Yeah. She's deliberately doing this. Wow. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Those people were. Yeah. No music room. They can. I guess. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. Wait. Oh my god, that's a long time. Okay, there's another thing. Does Moogie. I feel like Moogie might be able to help here. Like her house, like I'm sure she has like a music room or something, maybe. Oh my god. Please don't. No. Yeah. Why is she? I think Moogie's place will be better, or they can. No, 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 no. This is not a good idea. They'll be distracted so much, even more with her with their friends here. That pun. Yep, there you go. I okay. Yeah. Oh my God, they're gonna break down. No soundproofing. So. Oh no. Yeah. There you go. Well. Yep. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work here as well. Your musical instruments are gonna break if it gets one shot. It gets one hit from the ball. It's nah. One stray ball. Oh no, I feel like. Yes, they'll get distracted as well. Oh my God. Oh. Ah. Well. Well. Oh, okay. Well, I thought like a ball might hit them or something. What's she talking? Talking like a grandma. Okay, no. Wow. Okay. Maybe like a live house, but it's gonna cost money, you know? Yes, exactly. But what? Okay, let's read it. It's gonna be something crazy. It's more like a poem. In a forest. They all suck when. Okay. Wow. Backup. Yeah. I feel like Azra's going to do a good job. Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. All puns, yep. I feel like puns are good in a song, maybe. Okay, yeah. Movies place or renting like a live house. Even the even the principal's room. No, no, that's not. Yeah. I was gonna say that, but it's gonna cost money. Will the school? Yeah, will the school help from the budget? Oh. Yeah. Yes. Thank God you're so greedy. Oh boy. Okay, they have the money to. Tech studio, which makes sense because like, it's a good business. Wait, how about the school identification? Okay. No, no. Yeah. Oh, they write. Okay, that's interesting. Why? It's the last year for you guys. I guess for Azusa it might help, but yes. Um. Wow. Okay, guys, you're supposed to. What's Mugi doing? What's what's Mugi doing? Oh, okay, nice. Oh, should have guessed. Damn, he was quick. He was like up. Yeah. Oh yeah, that makes sense because of the. Yeah, better. Good idea. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, no. Oh my god. Oh no. Okay. No. Stop. No, this is okay. Well, Right. Like I said, Azaz probably will be the best one. Probably better than everyone. Okay. Wha- oh, what? Okay, that looked kind of good at the beginning, but then puns, puns. She's running puns. Well, at this point of time, I feel like Neo's the best one. No, it's um no. Oh. They did nothing over there. Wow. Yeah. True. Oh, is that Sachan Sensei's car? Mm, okay. Oh wait, already? Didn't they say like in like 1 week or something? In only for 1 day. Yeah. All right. Not enough space. Yeah. Yes. What were they drawing on the whiteboard? Okay, let's have some tea. Yes. Some dessert, some tea, some pastries. Yes, exactly. Wow, Yui's actually okay. Okay, that's good. Like, like parts of maybe we can help. Okay, it's gonna be something. It's the same song. She's like, this is the best. Yes. Wow. She's already asleep. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, I was saying like maybe she can help. Okay, let's see what we helped her with. Three. There you go. No. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Okay, I don't think. Okay. Oh no. Hope she's not sick or something. Oh no. Oh god. How many days? How many days are left? Oh, oh my god. She usually it's Uwe who like takes care of her. Oh my god. I. Hmm. Well, wait. Mio's hugging. No. Hmm. Hmm. Well, she has her orange with her. Yeah, I don't think that is possible at that. Like she's so sick, she cannot even. No, 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 you're gonna burn down the house. Oh my god. Hmm. She's kind of like the parallel between the club room and Ui. Oh. Hopefully, Yui didn't get sick. Oh no. Or she was writing the lyrics as well. I made you some. Oh boy. Oh, that's good. Okay, okay, that's a really good. I and you. Okay, you and I. Yes. Yes. Yeah, she's the one. She's the one who did it. Yeah. Okay, stop it. Yeah. Oh my god. Wow. Right. Mm. Oh. Mm. That is it, guys. All right, episode number 17 of season 2 K-On! So overall, this was a very nice episode. I have to say, not only did we usually, just like we usually get the girls just messing around and everything. Not only did we have that, but we also had a really nice little section in the end of Yui realizing how important some things are, and they don't really realize it up until they like they lose it. That kind of thing. With same thing with the club room, also with Ui being sick, and that kind of made her made her was she was able to make like a good lyrics and a good song because of that. And that's why at the beginning, the whole first section was like normal K-On! Like them just like trying to like practice and stuff, and like just normal stuff happening. And then the final section was like the whole Ui section, where Yui tries to take care of Ui, realizing that how difficult it is for to do to do stuff that Ui does. And she never like really realizes it, because she's the one always who is Ui's taken care of. So now that she fell in the same situation as Ui, she realized how difficult it is and how much she does. And yeah, it's just, and then that helped her write a song. So that was really nice. And yeah, so we are going closer and closer to the, I guess you could say, the festival and the concert. So this is the 17th episode. A few more episodes left, I think, like up until 26 or something. So like 8 more episodes, something like that. So I'm guessing within these 8 episodes, we're probably going to cover maybe a few more stuff than like the festival. I'm sure we'll get at least 1 or 2 episodes, just them hanging out in the festival or something like that, in the school festival. And then there will probably be final 2 episodes of them doing the concert, and maybe there'll be a graduation episode because it's their final year here. I feel like that's how they're going to do it. I'm not sure because I haven't watched the whole thing. So I'm just going to, yeah, it's probably going to go in that direction. Like I'm sure they'll have the graduation in this season, because this is almost at the final part of the year, and we have quite a bit amount of episodes left. So I think they can easily cover the graduation. And like obviously after the graduation, I'm also kind of like thinking what's Azusa going to do, because she'll be again alone in the whole the whole club room will be empty, everyone will be graduating. And we did get like a little bit of a hint before that Jun and we will probably join once this K-On! Once the members graduate. So I'm guessing something like that is going to happen, and they'll probably start recruiting more people, and we might see some new characters in the future. I have no idea, but that's the thing. But let's wait and see how it goes. We still haven't reached the concert, so let's see how the concert goes, and let's see what the girls do after that. All right, so let's talk about this episode, step by step, just like I usually do. So first of all, we get to see Yui preparing herself for the the final practice, the final few days of practice. And she's goodbye Nodoka-chan, I've her friends call her, and she's like, let me go. And Nodoka's like, hopefully you don't get sick this time. And she's like, I'll be fine, I have oranges on my side. I'm eating oranges every day. So yeah, so they are out and they try to go to the club, but Sawa Sensei tells them that yeah, the club is out of order because they are doing a little bit of renovation. This part was so funny when Sawa Sensei actually I'm sure she deliberately did that. She deliberately makes it in narrates the whole thing in such a way that Mio gets scared. She's like, oh, last night from this room, there was the drop of droplets of water was falling, and so wondering what was making the noise, they looked inside, and in a weird way, how horror stories are told. says it in that way, freaking me out. But yeah, like in a nutshell, the ceiling is leaking and they need to renovate the whole thing. So that is why they cannot really do anything here, and it's going to at least take 7 days or something like that. So yeah, they need to find a different place. So at first they're like, what should we do? And Sarsen says like, let me like, figure it out, like, leave it to me. Unfortunately, nothing could be done because, like, like most of the places where they could, like, like shift to are kind of occupied by the Wind Ensemble Club and a few other clubs as well. So they cannot really do anything. So at the end of the day, they were like, all right, so maybe our classroom. Now, I guess it was a good idea to go to their classroom, but like the classroom would be. I was thinking like they're going to get distracted by, like, everyone's like there, and like every people in the class were like, like all the girls knew each other, and that is why, I was thinking like, oh, the girls will get distracted while, like, playing a song, and probably that's going to hinder their, their thing. So that's what I was thinking, but that's not exactly what happens. What actually happens is that, like, obviously, like, the classrooms, I doubt they're soundproof. The music room is definitely soundproof, that I'm kind of sure, and it's like on the top level. So, like, it also, that also helps in properly, like, like just not letting the sound outside. And so in a normal classroom where the windows and everything are just like, like it's like in a like in the middle of the hallway, yeah, it's going to be a problem. Like, it's so loud, and they're using like those things, what do you call them, amplifiers, I think that's what you call them. So it makes such a noise that everyone in the whole school could, like, listen to them playing their song. So it went flawlessly. All the girls in the club room were loving it, but obviously everyone else who were doing their own stuff, they were like, can you guys please, like, to be a little bit quiet, because like we're trying to concentrate. And they're like, oh, I'm sorry. And they're like, no, 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 it's fine, but please. And there you go. So in the classroom, nothing could be done. At least they kept Tonchan over there in the classroom, which was better, because they cannot really just take Tonchan everywhere. It's going to be kind of, like, inconvenient, and for Tonchan and them, both of them as well. So they kept Tonchan over there in the aquarium, like they did. And yeah, they're off again trying to find places. So next they go to the gymnasium, I'm guessing. Yeah. Here it's fine. A lot of noise are being made. The gym is like on a detached part of the school, so, like, like no problem of making too much noise. However, the problem here was that, now what I was thinking was that they're going to get somehow hit by like a stray ball or something, because they're literally, like, playing like dodgeball and stuff. So I thought like they're going to get like hit by a ball, and it's going to become a problem. So that's what I was thinking, like, the instruments might get hit or something. None of that happens. However, what happens is that first of all, Miyok is distracted. It makes sense. You're like, sometimes it happens. You're just looking at like people playing like a game of, I don't know, like maybe like football or something, and it's not your intention to kind of look in that direction, but your eyes kind of go there and you keep following what's happening. And like, kind of, and then when someone's like, hey, what are you doing, and you're like, oh, well, I got distracted, I was just looking at that direction, and I like automatically focused on what was happening in the game, something like that. And since Mio loves, like, like sports, as like, Ritsu says, she starts looking at the game and starts like cheering them, like, in her head. And they're like, yeah, Mio's getting distracted. Now that could still be kind of like, bypassed, and we could have still done like a good practice. But some other stuff starts happening. For example, I'm guessing that was the I don't know what they're called. I think they kind of like make make like a music, and like what was happening here, like they were kind of doing like a little thing, like kind of dancing along with the music, that thing. And so obviously if someone else is playing music, their music cannot really, it's going to distract them a lot. they cannot really do anything in that situation. Not only them, the ones who are practicing for that are also going to get distracted if they start playing their music. So yeah, problem. Nothing could be done here. So they are like, so what should we do? This whole day is like almost over. They weren't able to get a proper place. They go to the classroom and sit down. This was kind of funny because Yui tries to make like a whole, I think this is like a whole wait a minute, let me check. Like a pun kind of like, like a joke. Sugoroku, yeah. The Latin Music Club is like Sugoroku. So this was like, I'm guessing she was like talking about like puns or like kanji or something like that. You know how like in the kanji letter, like one or two things, if you kind of change it, it becomes a different word. That kind of thing I think she was trying to do here. Because obviously like a lot of the jokes here or the puns here kind of went above my head. And Mio says like, we came back to the startle or furisode, as she says. And then Azusa's like, oh, you mean furidashi. So yeah, I'm guessing it's probably that, like, like how in kanji you write a word, and if you change like one or two of the strokes, it becomes a different word. I think that's what she was kind of implying here, something like that. She was trying to make a joke about that, but Yui makes a mistake in the middle and Azusa has to correct her. And she's like, that's it, yeah, that's the right one. If you don't make it confusing. Right. Okay. So Sawachan sensei is like, alright, let me find a place for you to practice. Oh wait, this was, okay, never mind, I made a mistake here. I thought this all happened in one day. No, that was one day. Then we get like a little time skip of the next day. Next day as well they weren't able to get. So one day, this was the second day. Okay, so in the second day, yeah, at the end of the second day, I guess the renovation completed, because Sawa Sensei later on told them that, oh, it's over. No, the third day. Okay, no, never mind. I thought everything happened in one day. No, sorry. 2 or 3 days went, and that's what I was thinking. I was like, Sawa Sensei said that it's going to take 7 days, and how did they complete it in 1 day or 2 days? No, it took more than that. I wasn't able to properly register how many days passed. I wasn't focusing on that. So 2 or 3 days went after that. Okay, here we go. Because like that was the first day. Then the next day they're like, oh, we don't have like like the club today as well. What should we do? So they should start like like talking about the song and the lyrics, because they could at least like think about the lyrics even if they're not able to practice. So they go out to have like a little meal, and yeah, sitting down they talk about what like the lyrics should be. So Mio already has lyrics, so she's like, oh, let me let me talk about the lyrics. So she has the lyrics, and she's like, Ritsu doesn't like it, and Ritsu's like, you guys read it. So Azusa starts reading it. In a sweet smelling forest, I chat with little birds. It sounds delicious. Okay, right. Color my love in black and white like a panda bear. Dance, dance, dance with little penguins. Yeah, she's like making this a whole animal theme. So there you go. It's not really working. And then she keeps saying the lyrics and nobody like listens to her. I want to be tricked like a raccoon dog. Abduct me, mandrill. So they're like, alright, you know what? Let's write our own lyrics and let's see which one's better. And she's like, Mio's will be as a backup. So Azusa's like, wait, we have to write, I have to write, like lyrics as well. And they're like, yeah, obviously everyone has to do it. So I love how Yui starts thinking from the title. And like usually people kind of write the song first and then thinks about it. No, she's like, oh, let's start with the title first. And she's like, alright, I have a good one. Attractive protractor. Doki Doki Bundoki. The puns are crazy in this episode. Kabamba Bakwa. Wait, what did she say? Bags go bang. Okay, Doki Doki Bundoki. Kabangwa Bakua. Okay, something like that. Bags go bang. Yeah, they're all puns. But I feel like in a song, puns will be kind of funny, like people, like if it has like a good rhythm and a rhyme with, like, and puns rhyme, obviously, so that's one part that is going to like match. So, and people, like, while listening, if it's like a catchy tune, while listening, people can have a good laugh at the same time with the puns. I don't know, I think like puns in music will be kind of good. You know, it'll be, it'll have rhythm, you can bop your head to it, and if you try to listen to the lyrics and try to understand it, you'll have a good chuckle, that kind of thing. Right, so okay, that was the second day. The second day this happened. So the third day, now this is the third day, where they go to the staff room and Sao-chan Sen says like, I couldn't find any place for you guys to practice, so you gotta rent a place. I need to go to like a rental, like a rental place. I love how she says like you guys don't understand. I had to like go through every single place, ask everyone, and there was no place for you could practice to. I even asked the principal in the principal office as well if you could do. Okay, so I was thinking they're going to go to Mugi's place because I thought Mugi would definitely have like a place where they could easily practice. But turns out they were like, all right, you know what, let's like, and I also thought like, yeah, maybe a rental place. But the fact that they would need money was, I was thinking like, would they be able to go to a rental place? Like, if it costs a lot of money. But here Ritsu says like, oh, we have our club budget, no problem. And Yui's like, oh, thank God you're so greedy that you took so much of the club budget, and that helped us out now. Okay, now I'm not really sure if this happens on the fourth day or is this the continuation of the third day, but they are off. I think this is the continuation of the third day. So they go to like a rental studio nearby, and they see like the rental studios like selling stuff as well, like like picks and stuff, which makes sense, good business. Like if you have like a place where you giving like musicians to rent to sing and like like practice their songs, having like a little shop with like like some musical like goods is going to help. Like a lot of people might buy those stuff, so it's a good business, kind of. And yeah, so, and here you can see there's a lot of people actually like kind of asking for recruitment, okay, with like like the posters and stuff. So yeah, now they're like, all right, let's do it. So they go in. This part was funny where there's like, oh, like you need an identity card, and he's like, I can identify this is Sakura High Light Music Club member Ritsu, and they're like, just give your ID card. That's gonna work. Anyways, now they are off inside the studio, and it's like a small little place, and Yu's like, oh, this is so small, and they're like, please, Yui, like just be happy with what we have. And yeah, so I love the first thing that Mugi does is actually go to the corner and start making tea. While everyone else are just looking at the reflection in the mirror and kind of, like just. They're like, yeah, we have such a large mirror, so, just. The way Ritsu says, because we're girls. Oh boy. Right, and then Mugi's like, ah, tea's ready. And the guy outside, she's like, girls, please, no tea, no food materials inside. And I was also like, wait, how did he know? Yeah, it's pretty obvious. It makes sense. They'll have like, like the cameras and stuff to see, like, like, there you go. So yeah, there you go. That makes sense. And yeah, inside like a music, like, it's like the studio specifically for music. So if they make like tea and stuff over there, it might spill and everything, might make it untidy. So yeah, they definitely have these rules and regulations for that. They can come and have tea outside, but inside over there, yeah, not allowed. So they're like, they're like, how did they know that? And She's like, oh, definitely the cameras. And Yu's like, oh, like tries to like wave in the camera. Anyways, they come outside and they have tea from that point onwards. And oh my god, all they do this whole this whole time, all they do is like they look at their reflection in the mirror, have tea, and then time is over. That's literally what happens because they spend a lot of time having tea because we're talking about the lyrics and stuff. So they're like, all right, let's showcase our lyrics. So the first person who wants to, showcase her lyric is Yui, and Yui's lyrics are just amazing. Okay, it starts with rice is great. It goes with anything, ramen, udon, or okonomiyaki. It's a dream collab between carbs and. It's like she's writing a story. And they're like, alright, stop, enough, no more. Okay, the name of the title is Rice is a Side Dish. Oh, this part. Ichi ni san shi gohan. Go is like 5, I'm guessing. Like Ichi is 1, ni is 2, san is 3, shi is 4. Go is 5. You know. So that's why she kind of added go and han, which is like gohan means rice. So again, more puns, literally. She just. Alright, so after that. Alright, so Mugi's like, let me do it, Yui-chan. So she has her lyrics, which is the piercing wind is blowing. Yoshie cornered the criminal against her. She was probably thinking about lyrics and thinking about like a detective like mystery show or something. Yeah, so this is literally what it is. They're like, yeah, it's not gonna go. So Azusa, your turn. So Azusa's kind of worked out pretty well at the beginning, but it turned into something completely different. So she says, I know you always look at me as you slowly sway. Look at me, no, don't look. It'll be very soon. So give me a little minute, Ton-chan. Yeah, she was just feeding Ton-chan. That's fine. So yeah, not gonna work. It looked pretty good at the beginning, but then yeah. So okay, again, more puns. I love the puns. Ritsu had written not lyrics, but a few puns. So here we go. Ikura wa ikura. Ikura is salmon roe, and ikura means how much. So ikura wa ikura is how much is salmon roe. Denwa ni denwa. Denwa is telephone, and denwa means not answering, something like that. So denwa ni denwa. Neko ga nekonda. Neko is cat and nekonda is sick. So neko ga nekonda. I feel like I've heard this neko wa nekonda pun so many times in so many different animes. It's actually funny. Oh boy. And there's more. I remember there's like a certain anime where they like did these puns. Something with Koron. Okay, I forgot. Never mind. I don't remember. There's a few puns I remember. I remembered, but I've forgotten now. Okay. Anyways, so after that, they're like, right, let's go back and practice. So they start practicing. Try to start practicing at least, but the light was going on and off. So they're like, what the hell is that? Turns out that's the indication that the time is almost up. So there you go. They literally talked about lyrics, made puns, and had tea and some food, and looked at themselves in the mirror. That's all they did. So they're like, you know what? It's so difficult. And you said, I'm just realizing now that our club room is gone, how good we have it over there. And yeah, but Sao-chan sensei comes in and she's like, not to worry, girls, it's over. The plumbing has been done. It was done quicker than expected. And okay, so this was probably the 3rd or the 4th day. So I kind of made a mistake. Like I said, I thought everything was happening in 1 or 2 days. So I'm like, damn, it took 1 day for them to do it. No, it took them at least 4 days. So there you go. Now they're like, all right, finally, we can go back to our club room from tomorrow onwards. And Sasen says like, give me your instruments, I can take it to the club room. And they're like, why don't you give us a lift too? And she's like, girls, you understand, I'm guessing, like my car doesn't have enough space for all of you. So anyways, they are back and Yui's very happy. He's like, yes, finally we're here. We've made it back alive. And I love this part where I was immediately thinking like, like they were going to be like, oh, let's have some tea and like, like some pastries. And Mugi literally says that. Mugi's like, oh, like let me make some tea. Surprisingly, Yui is the first one who was like, no, let's practice first. And it makes sense because it's been a while they have practiced, and you probably wanted to practice a lot more than like, because like they had tea every single day, even they didn't. Even though they did not have the club room, they had tea, they had their food every single day outside, but they they weren't able to practice. So that's why Yui was starving for some practicing, and that's why she's like, nope, we need to practice, like, and I want to practice at least. So yeah, now at their house, Yui's like thinking about the lyrics, and Yui's like, can I help you? So I love how Yui's like, oh, your lyrics are really nice, and Yui's like, Yui's like, really, but nobody liked it. And she's like, yeah, you're the only one who gets me, Yui. So anyways, Yui's like, let me help you out with the lyrics. And she was eating pears, and they wrote the lyrics together. So next day, Yui is like, I have 3 lyrics. And everyone's like, damn. They read the lyrics and it's good. And they're like, wow, Yui, you did this? 3 of them? And she's like, a little bit, we helped, And they're like, alright, okay. That makes sense. So we helped her out. Almost probably the whole thing. So anyways, and now again, I was throughout this whole episode, I was thinking like, oh my god, she's gonna get sick, because from the beginning of the episode, they were talking about how telling Yui that, oh, hopefully you don't get sick this time. And in animes, that's usually what happens. Characters, whatever they say multiple times, they imply, like in the end, that's exactly how it ends up happening. So I was like, first it was with Nodoka, now here again Ritsu's like hopefully you don't get sick, and Yui's like, oh no, it's fine, I have orange on my side, look, me eating the orange. So I was like, oh no, I'm getting a bad feeling that like she's gonna get sick. And then later on we get to see she calls Mio's phone and she's like, Mio, like I'm like okay, what's wrong, Yui? She just says, oh, caught a cold. She didn't really say the whole thing. And everyone like gets concerned and goes to her house to realize that it's not her but Yui who got a cold. And I was also like, god damn, she got a cold again. And like it was I was like, how is this happening? It's too obvious. How is she going to catch cold 2 years consecutively at the same time? Even though they were implying throughout the whole episode that she might catch a cold, I was still kind of like bewildered to see that she actually caught a cold. But then we get to see the reality. She's not the one. Yui caught a cold. But it's kind of the same thing, because now she doesn't know what to do. Like in her house, Yui literally takes care of Yui. Every single thing. So now that she's caught a cold, she doesn't know how to take care of herself, and let alone Yui. So she is freaking out and she called everyone, and they came in and they like helped her. Oh, this part, oh my god. Everyone comes to the house and they're like, where's Yui? And Yui's in the kitchen with a tray of like, like things, like refreshments. And she's like, sister, don't worry. I have it, I have everything under control. And she's like almost toppling down. And they're like, yeah, you go to sleep. And Yui's like, guys, what should I do? Like, will I be able to take care of herself? Can't you guys stay with me? And Yui's like, don't worry, sister, I can take care of you, I'll take care of you. And they're like, no, you should be sleeping. So go to sleep. So there you go. And yeah, in the end, Yui's like very concerned, and Yui's like, don't worry, sister, like like it's fine, like I'm okay. And she's like, you can like you can leave, because otherwise you'll catch cold, and I don't want that happening. And yeah, Yui like says like, if there's any trouble, just call me. And then she's like, all right, let me make some porridge. And I was like, oh my god, she's going to burn the whole place down, you know. But thank God, I think it was like induction cooker that she was cooking in, or like something like that. It wasn't really flames that she was cooking in. I think so. And while like she's, however, she breaks a lot of things. She like, you know, breaks like a lot of utensils. And listening to the sound, who is like, I want to sleep, but I cannot. I'm so concerned. And if I don't sleep, I won't get like, you know, I won't be healthy again. Dilemma, you know. And yeah, and we see her making porridge, and I'm pretty sure there wasn't any flames, or was there? I have no idea, because I was like 100% sure if Yui tries to, like, you know, like turn on the flames, and like, you know, like, oh my god, it would have been a disaster. I'm not really sure if she's using the flames, or it's just like literally like a, like, you know, like a cooker kind of thing which doesn't use any flames. But anyways, she makes a porridge, and you know what, next we see, like, you know, like, oh, here Yui kind of realizes, like I said, the things that she takes granted, she doesn't really notice up until when that thing is missing. Just like how in the clubhouse, like in the club room, she realized that. Now she's realizing Yui is just in the same thing situation. So, and while thinking of this, she came up with a few more lyrics. She wrote them down, and beside her, you can see, like, when Yui gets up, she has the porridge with the egg on top of it. I think she wrote something like, note, I made you some porridge, so remember to eat it. And you know what? Looking at the porridge, it actually looks good. You know, like, it doesn't look burnt. You can see there's like, she added like a few, what are those, sausages or something like that, I think, you know, and like some vegetables, some greens, and obviously she cannot put the egg, like, I'm guessing she probably wasn't able to like mix the egg properly in it, and she just made like a fried, like, you know, sunny side up egg, and just like that, like, put it on top of it. Sunny side up on porridge, yeah. Like, usually I'm guessing, like, in porridges, like, they kind of like mix the egg along with it and kind of like, you know, like makes it together. So she didn't do it like that. She probably forgot or wasn't able to do it, so she just made a sunny side up egg and like put it on. Yeah, so if this is the first time that Yui cooked something, and if it looks like this, I'll have to say she's talented. She's really talented if this is her first attempt at making porridge. God damn, it looks actually decent. You know, like, nobody's able, I doubt there's anybody who can make this good of a dish the first time. Because it actually looks good, it looks fine. It doesn't seem like, you know, like, it looks okay. Even though she put a sunny side up, it's okay. Yeah, and I'm just realizing Yui is very talented in a lot of things. She just doesn't really do it, because you've seen how she can tune her guitar so easily without even having like a tuner, which is like a talent in itself. And she is able to catch stuff so much quickly, like catch how, like, you know, like, you make songs and everything. And she's like very talented in music. And if this is her first attempt at cooking, I'm going to say, like, she's very talented at cooking as well. Like, who makes this good of a dish first time? Nobody. I don't think so. I was expecting her to burn the whole thing or something, but no, she actually did it. Wow. So yeah, and she wrote the lyrics and everything after getting an inspiration. And so according to the vote, next day we get to see Yui's lyrics won. So Yui's lyrics would be used. Okay, now I'm going to read the lyrics. It's a very good, like, you know, like, made lyrics, I have to say. And it has very, like, some clever, like, you know, usage of like letters, like you and I, as she does. I realized the importance of a truly valuable thing only after I lost it. That's the feeling I wanted to convey. Answer is like, you wrote this? And she's like, yeah. Okay, so my talent just blossomed. Wow. Okay, where's the lyrics? Wait a minute. Okay, let me read. Oh, okay, sorry, wait a minute. We actually reads the lyrics. Let me go back. Okay, let me read the lyrics. You and I. There you go. You, I, Yui. You know, so you and I. You and I. Okay. I cannot do anything without you. So I and you is there. That's why I say it's quite a kind of a really clever way to kind of do. So I'm guessing each line has a you and an I, and that's why it's named you and I, which also kind of like like her, like her name is Ui, so that also kind of matches. So it's a very interesting, like a very clever usage of of letters and everything. Okay, I want to eat the food you prepare. So I and you is also there. Okay, I cannot apologize if you are not around. Again, I and you is also there in that line. I want to hear your voice. You is also there. I is also there. There you go. Yeah, so that's a very well written lyrics. You know, it has like a theme to it. It has like a occurrence to it. Every line has a you and I added to it, which matches the title of the song as well. And yeah, it's really nice. It's a very good lyrics. Mio in the end was like, what about mine? They're like, alright, we'll make it a second song. Maybe we'll sing 2 or 3 songs, And there you go. The lyrics are at least have been decided. So now they have to practice. Right. So that was it. That was my reaction to K-On! Season 2, Episode 17. That was another really good episode. So yeah, let's see how this goes. So thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And that is it. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys next week with another episode of K-On! Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.